Hola Cherokee. We are the radio gals, Dee and Denise, coming to you live on Radio Cherokee 103.3 FM. We want to say hello and thanks to our engineer Bolivard. How's it going, Bolivard?
Pretty good.
Muy bien. Today is Monday, June 14th, National Flag Day in the U.S. This day honors Old Glory and commemorates the adoption of the United States flag on June 14th, 1777. That was Betsy Ross, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's also National Bourbon Day.
A day just for me.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's for Denise.
That's for me. Well, we have a pleasant surprise this morning from the newest restaurant in Boquete, Engadri. We have Priscilla and Chef Alex. Welcome, guys. It's very nice to have you.
Hello.
Priscilla, tell us what you got going on.
A couple months ago, we were thinking about putting together an event. Chef Alex used to be the executive chef of Isla Secas. So he was here kind of trying to figure out what he wanted to do after that. And so we decided to put together a Mother's Day dinner at the Old Colibri. And we worked a menu that was very Panamanian, gourmet Panamanian, using a lot of vegetables. And after that event, everybody seemed to enjoy it. We decided, hey, well, why don't we make this a permanent thing? So that's where Engadri was born. Engadri means roots in Nobe. So the idea of the restaurant is definitely wanting to celebrate Panamanian culture and all of its beautiful nuances here in Boquete, but then also we want to highlight vegetables being the biggest thing in our region. So we definitely want to highlight that in a very unique Panamanian way. And we're working alongside with some farms here in Boquete. We're actually going to have a little community garden in the back of the restaurant as well. So we're partnering with Landau Farms and Finca Santa Marta to make all of that possible as well. So super exciting. So we're here because we're having a Father's Day event, dinner, kind of, again, to continue to introduce the community to what we're doing.
Now, where are you located?
So this is going to be the Old Colibri. So on the Isla Verde Resort on your way to Valle Escondido, that's where the location is. So.
And I'm sure you'll need reservations.
Yes. So the number for reservations is going to be, it's my phone number, the Priscilla Gomez, 66350628. The cost per person is going to be $40, but that is inclusive. That includes a welcome cocktail, an amuse-bouche, 2 appetizers, an entree, dessert, and a digestive. So, it's definitely full-on experience. If you ask anybody that was at our last event, some people had to take their desserts home. They just couldn't fit anything else. So,
and Chef Alex, I understand you're going to have vegan and meat options available.
Yes.
Both carnes y vegan.
Yes.
See, yes.
I surprise you.
Yes. So I'll speak for Chef Alex. I am the Spanish whisperer. Yes. So the idea, although it's very much vegan based, we will have also meat options. The idea, though, is to work right alongside with, be it the fishermen or our meat providers. The concept Chef was telling me is kilometer zero, which means trying to stay as locally sourced as possible with the concept. So working right alongside, so also helping the community.
Qué chévere.
See?
How happy.
See. Yeah.
So what time will your event be on Saturday?
3 to 9.
Okay, from 3 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
And please give us the number again that you'd like folks to dial for reservations.
66350628.
Fantastic. Well, thank you guys very much for being with us today. We appreciate you coming by.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll see you guys at the new restaurant soon.
Absolutely. And anytime you've got something going on, just WhatsApp us at 6456-8539, and we will get the information out to Cherokee.
All right, awesome. And can you repeat that number for me one
Absolutely.
more time?
6456-8539.
8539. Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you so much for having us.
Stopping by.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck with your what am I trying to think of?
Brilliant endeavor.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Your Father's Day meal.
As always, folks, we hope to have some interesting tidbits for you today in Cherokee. You may want to grab a pen and a paper in case you want to jot down numbers or dates or information. The replay for the show today will be available on YouTube. And if you want to let others know about your events, again, that is 6456-8539.
Our guests today are Chef Chris Young and Chef Benjamin Looney, here to talk about the grand opening of Boquete's newest dining experience, Mesa Azul. Chris, you want to start with that?
Good morning. How are you, ladies?
Good.
Fantastic.
Awesome. So, Mesa Azul. Do you know what that means in English?
Blue table.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I didn't know your
Did
Spanish
paint
was so
your
good.
tables?
Hey, we've been
Yeah.
we've been doing a word of the day here.
Yeah, awesome. So the blue table is a hibachi table. Oh, like Benihana's. Yeah. So that's gonna be that's what we're
Like
doing.
one central or at each table?
We're gonna have one, and then we're gonna grow into more once we.
Yeah, the long-term goal for it is to have a lot of multiple tables throughout the restaurant. You could still come in and sit down and order off of a menu, but that's the long-term goal with the restaurant, is to have a very interactive experience, as well as when you come and sit down. We plan to have a lot of tableside items that people, a lot of fun, a lot of interaction. So it may be in the future more geared towards smaller plates shared with the hibachi tables as the star.
So question number one, when is this grand opening?
The 23rd.
And how to get reservations?
6455-9988. 6455-9988.
And Mesa Azul is located just adjacent to the Oasis Hotel.
Inside the Oasis Hotel.
Yes.
Yes. Cross the bridge, the Flower Bridge, take a right, and it's the second big building on the right-hand side.
Yep.
And the time?
We're going to be, pending any restrictions, our plan is to be open 3 to 10.
Cruce los dedos. Cross your fingers, folks.
See.
Is that how you say that?
Yes.
I had no idea. Crosso sus dedos?
Cruce sus dedos.
Yeah, I know dedos, I knew crosses. Okay, put those together. Okay.
Well, fantastic. Well, with that in mind, we're going to go to our first song of the day that you may recognize from Hank Williams.
Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free. So if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Time for me. No more looking. I know I've been cooking. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence and buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. I'll keep it till it's covered with age, 'cause I'm writing your name down on every page. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
Welcome back to the Radio Gals with Dee and Denise on Cherokee 103.3 FAMA. We are very tickled to have Chris Young and Chef Benjamin Looney here from Mesa Azul. Welcome, guys. It's nice to have you guys.
Thanks,
Great
Denise.
to be here.
Now, you guys were telling us a little bit about the fact that it's going to be a hibachi concept,
see.
that there will be one central table, and that you're going to. What happens when we walk in the restaurant? What are we going to see?
Well, you'll see the blue table off to the right. Like we said, the eventual goal would be that we're going to have multiple tables right now on the
Blue
23rd.
tables.
Blue tables. Yeah.
We do have multiple tables. Traditional dining sense, we have one hibachi table, just so there's no confusion.
Right. Yeah. So it would be reservation, and then you would sit around, and the chef would come out, and we would get your order, and we would come out, and there would be a show, and you get the choice of different proteins, or we'll also have a vegan option, and cook those in front of you and serve them. Very interactive.
Now, because today is National Bourbon Day, I feel the need to ask, will there be beverages?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Of course.
always.
Yes, tell us about your special beverages.
Special beverages. While I'm pulling that up as I'm stalling for time, Denise, you have a voice that's just made for radio.
Aw. Thank you so much. It comes from being a cheerleader a few million years ago.
So we're going with a lot of different creative techniques. We actually went to the city to see what was happening, both in the food and the drink realm of to not go too crazy. Like, we want to go I learned a long time ago that the trends in the U.S., Panama runs about 3 to 5 years behind.
Yeah.
So we went to the city to see what's happening. And
So are we ready for Cosmos yet?
yeah, we got Cosmo. We have smoked Cosmos.
Ooh.
Everything, the concept that we want to do, everything has like a story or a show behind it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We have some really cool different things. We're dehydrating fruit for some fun garnishes, some interactive drinks.
I saw a picture of a pineapple on fire.
That is correct.
Yes.
Yes. We smoke pineapple, and then when you order it, we bring it out and light it on fire with some Panama red rum, and then serve it with a Panama rum raisin ice cream.
Wow.
And that's an amazing dessert.
Delicioso.
It's an amazing dessert.
Wow.
Yeah. Not only is it a cool thing to experience, but it is really, really good.
Now, you said that there would be things going on around the outside of the tables.
So so there's one hibachi table. That's the Mesa Azul. Our plan is to grow into more hibachi tables. We want to start a little small. So we do have the traditional dining tables. It's in the old Boulder 54, and the setup's going to be very much the same. The idea is you get 5 to 7 people for the Mesa Azul, the hibachi table, and you sit down. Those of you who have ever been to like a place like Benihana, it's very similar, but the food is going to have a different spin on it.
Yeah, more of a Southwest flavors and seasonings, and
But Asian.
and we'll have Asian
Thrown
thrown
in.
in there too. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not like a Mexican restaurant. So people, Mexican. It's not a Mexican restaurant. There are flavors of the Southwest. You got smoke and chilies and lime and those fun
'Cause
things.
that's where I come from. I come from Texas, so that's what I'm bringing to the table.
Okay.
Yes, and it's good. If you haven't had,
It's an Asian restaurant. Has that been done before?
I don't think anything that we're doing on the menu. I mean, let's say every restaurant in town has chicken and pork and beef and fish, and everybody does it. One restaurant maybe has passion fruit sauce, and one restaurant maybe has, a garlic sauce, and we also have a fish as well with I think we have coconut sauce or something.
Yeah.
But so everybody has the same things to work with. What we're focusing on, and what our feather in the cap is hopefully going to be, is the way that you get served. It's going to be very different. It's not going to be just special occasion anniversary. It's going to be, the prices are set so that you can go and you can get a couple sandwiches for $9. We have this pork belly BLT that will blow your mind.
Oh yeah, that was something that Chris and I really talked about. Is we didn't want to be just a restaurant where if you have a really willing to spend some money and have a special occasion. No. I mean, there is that element, but anybody can come in. Anybody can get something. The price point covers all the bases, and there's also items that cover everyone. You got vegan, we got gluten free, you got those types of things that appeal to the masses.
Can you go back to that pork belly BLT?
Yes. So who doesn't love a BLT? Crispy, delicious bacon and tomato. And so we're taking pork belly, and it's kind of almost like a porchetta, that crunchy, delicious, kind of that nice chew of the meat part of and we're pairing it with the local amazing produce, hydroponic tomatoes, some crisp butter lettuce, and then we have this amazing little sauce that we throw on there. Grill the bun with butter, and it's just like.
What kind of bread are you using? What kind of buns? Are we using special buns or buns?
We're going to use Sugar and Spice is making something specifically for us.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we went through a lot of different. Ben and I ate a lot of pork belly BLTs before we chose the one that we're going with. So
I wish I could have got in on that one. That sounds like fun.
it
And
was
what a
fun.
wonderful segue into our next song, Chris.
Is it pork related?
Well, sort of. We're going to be
Pork belly
hearing.
song.
We're going to be hearing from the Cookies. I'm into something good.
Oh, nice.
Woke up this morning feeling fine, 'cause there was something special on my mind. Last night I met a new boy in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something good. He's kinda quiet, but not too shy, and I can tell he's my kind of guy. He danced every slow dance with me like I hoped he would. He danced with me like I hoped he would. Something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something good. We only talked for a minute or two, and it felt like I knew him my whole life through. I don't know if you can call it love, but he's everything I've been dreaming of. When he walked me home and he held my hand, I knew it wouldn't be just a one night stand. 'Cause he has to see me next week, and I told him he could. He has to see me, and I told him he could. Well, something tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something. Something tells me I'm into something good. When he walked me home and he held my hand, I knew it wouldn't be just a one night stand. 'Cause he has to see me next week, and I told him he could. He has to see me, and I told him he could. Well, something tells me I'm into something good. Tells me I'm into something good. Something tells me I'm into something good. Tells me I'm into something good.
And you're listening to the Radio Gals Dee and Denise on Cherokee 103.3 FM. We are brought to you weekly thanks to The Tuesday Market at Tap Out. Dee, who is our featured vendor today?
Well, we have it's two vendors, Flora and Sergio. They can hit almost everything you could possibly want. They sell phenomenal food. I have bought their food multiple times. They're Ukrainian, and they have just Ukrainian food. They have pierogies, and they're so good.
The stuffed chicken thing they have.
Oh, the stuffed chicken thing is insane.
Yeah.
It's made with Gouda and hard-boiled eggs and capers and it's just everything. It's so yum. and stuffed bell peppers. But then if you really are feeling adventurous, you can actually buy an air gun with him, or you can get perfume. So he's got all of your
Kind of a
needs
Guns
met.
N' Roses thing.
Kind of a Guns N' Roses thing. Very good. So they're in the lobby on the first pool table, and you will really enjoy anything you could possibly get for them.
And the conversation's always fun.
Oh, they're great. Sergio is super. Flora and Sergio are just super fun to talk with. So
Yeah.
I really recommend stopping in and getting some food.
Cool beans. Well, more from Chris and Ben now. Let's get back to Mesa Azul. Chris, what else have y'all got going on? Can you do parties and events?
We can. We actually had a big wedding recently in that space, and we had to go to Mensa, and we got a permission, and it's actually getting they're getting in certain areas getting a little bit more relaxed,
Little
which
more
is-
flexible?
which is great. Yeah. So we can do parties. We can do private events. You want to book the place for your whatever. 6455-9988 is the number.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Father's Day. That's a special
That's a
event.
good
And what you got going on for Father's Day, Ben?
Well, we're going to do exclusive 5 reservations, and because obviously we're not open yet, but we want people to come in and try some of the items that we're doing. So for what better yet than
So
Father's
like a
Day? sometimes.
pre-taste.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's super VIP, and get it while the getting's good. There's only a few left. And the cool thing about that date is, as we're only doing 5 reservations, if you're afraid to go out because of being around people, if that's something you're worried about, you're gonna basically have the whole restaurant to yourself.
Yeah.
Because throughout the day, we're really only taking.
Yeah, we're
5.
spacing it out and everything.
And what day is that on? Obviously not Father's Day.
No.
That will be
it'll be
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
The 19th. The 19th.
But we all have our fingers
19.
crossed for the announcements tomorrow, hoping we can open up a little bit more.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Oh, I didn't know we were having announcements.
Every Tuesday, about 6 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not that I'm sitting there at my computer going, come on, open up.
Really, really tough. A lot of things, and just when we think we got a way to do around, we get another curveball, and it keeps us on our toes.
Creative makes this
creative.
job.
I know that you said you do weddings, you do parties. Are you able to do morning events? Because I know, right now with it being the rainy season, some folks would rather do things before noon.
Yeah, if you come to us, say, hey, look, we want to do this thing with our whatever, and yeah, we'll work it out.
Yeah, absolutely. We're very flexible.
Cool.
There's some stuff we're working on in the future. You want to talk about the Down syndrome thing?
Oh, absolutely.
The-
So
Special needs children?
yeah, special needs. So one of the things that got Chris and I together was that our passion for the special needs community. I used to run a program in the States for special needs so that they learned culinary skills, and then it was job placement. So we want to do a very similar thing to that. So Chris and I love food, and it's all great. Chris and I both done a lot of stuff in our careers, and we're both at a place where we want Mesa Azul not only to serve your food needs but to really serve the community. And one of the ways we want to do that is we're going to use the restaurant in the future as a training, not during service hours, but on off hours for special needs community here. And not just to train them the skills, but try to get them employment.
That's wonderful.
I know Penny Barrett at the Handicap Foundation is just going to be delighted.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we there's a program also that we discovered through the Ministerio de Trabajo in David, that they have a program where they will help you place these special needs children, which is great, because that's the biggest, like, okay, well, how do we work around that? And then really, so we went and we found that they're willing to work with us, and I've spoken to Penny a few times, and I think that and that they have some great options. And that's one thing that Ben really brings to the table, is how do you tell somebody who's a special needs child, how do you tell them, no, sorry, you can't come in the kitchen because of whatever reason? And so he's got some really good knowledge and skills and experience on how to work around these things. So
Yeah, I did it for like 4 years. Every one of my students currently works in the United States in kitchens. And I still work with some of them through video. So, yeah.
And we want to one of the things is we train them, and then in my other restaurants try to use those as the place to place them, so we can also
And which restaurants would that be, Chris?
Big Daddy's and Tap Out Sports Zone.
How is Big Daddy's doing? You did the beautiful new mural out front.
There's 4 new murals. The back patio has been redone. We have a new gazebo out there. It's the lounge. We're landscaping, redoing the landscape, redoing the fire pit table. There's a lot going on. It's 90% done. If you haven't seen the new murals on the side, the front, the back, come check it out. We're going to be doing a few events. We're going to be doing the grand reopening of the back patio. It is currently open, so come out and enjoy your favorite dishes. But we're also going to do a celebration of the local arts. So we have 4 artists, like I said, that did the murals at Big Daddy's. So that's kind of us and Panama Red Rum have supported this, and we're really excited about showcasing what these talented people have done. And as we're coming out of a time where the recession and everything's still, I think if those of you who have a little disposable income to help a local artist, it's a good way to showcase them.
And you can find those local artists at the Tuesday Market every Tuesday from 9 to 12. We have various artists, painters, crafters, and we also have wonderful food, and we have a live band playing every week. So it's a great place to come and chill and eat some great food and meet up with your friends.
So for Big Daddy's, Chris, how does somebody get reservations or information?
6250-1948. You can call. You can make a reservation. It's not necessary.
So Tap Out or Big Daddy's, you don't need reservations?
Nope. Just come on in. Come on in. If you want a reservation, we're happy to do it for you. 6250-1948 Big Daddy's.
And what about Tap Out? What's the hours over there?
Tap Out hours are 3 to 10, 11, 12, whatever they can be. 7 days a week. Both Big Daddy's and Tap Out are open 7 days a week.
permission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Mesa Azul be open 7 days a week eventually, or which days will you be open?
So the plan is in the high season, we'll be open 7 days a week, and during the low season, we'll probably be closed on Tuesdays.
Okay.
And Saturdays and Sundays, pending any restrictions, we'll do lunch and dinner.
So
Okay.
fancy and special, you go to Mesa Azul.
No.
Sports bar, you go to Tap Out.
No, they don't want fancy.
We are fancy, but
are fancy.
I mean, you want we can
affordable.
hit all the things. You want a couple gentlemen playing golf and want to go have some burgers? We're your spot at Mesa Azul. You want to take your wife for that big fancy anniversary? Mesa Azul is also your spot. So you can get anything from like. Should I shut up?
No,
so you can
not
tell
at
me?
all. I was
oh.
just going to say.
Ah.
So, in the words of the new edition, how do you like your love served?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. How do you like your love served?
Tonight's your night, baby. Whatever you want, whatever you need, it's on me.
How do you like your love, sir? Tell me what you think you deserve. How do you like it? How do you like it? How do you like it, baby? How do you like your love, sir? Girl, just give me the word. How do you like it? Here I am for your pleasure. I just wanna make you happy, girl. Baby, no pressure. Satisfaction guaranteed, yeah. If you want full service, baby, pull up on me. I wanna caress and maybe undress. Oh yeah, do all of that and more. Give you the love that you've been waiting for. I wanna fulfill you. I swear that I'll thrill you. Yeah, give you all the love you need. May I take you on a please? How do you like your love, sir? Tell me what you think you deserve. Tell me, girl, how do you like it? I wanna
serve you. Girl, you can count on me. Oh, every time start at 9. Main course starts at 10. At 10. When all of that is finished, girl, the dessert begins, and that's when
Tell me everything that you want. Tell me everything that you need. I serve it on the silver platter. Any way you want it, don't matter. I'll give it to you like it.
And you're back with the Radio Gals, Dee and Denise, on Cherokee 103.3 FM. We'd like to say a special hello to Jean Paul at the Mercadito de la Finca. You may know of his veggie stand in the brown container building near the turnabout in Alto Boquete. He has fresh eggs and vegetables, and I've got to admit, I've been in there about weekly to pick up my bananas. Jean Paul's WhatsApp is 6458-6511.
Oh, he's fabulous. Isn't it black, though? I thought it was black.
Yeah, I call it the little black box.
Okay.
Yeah, it used to be. I thought it. Okay, now, let me just check on this. Didn't that used to, this was guy, it was Jorge. He was the server at the downtown cafe. What was the name of that cafe that's in the Mercado that had that? I loved that.
Oh, Central Park.
Central Park. Yeah, yeah. I loved it when they were like building the Mercado and they had it on. It was just this little wooden shack and you could sit out there on the deck and watch all the people go by. I miss that tremendously.
I love that spot for breakfast.
So, and we'd like to welcome our listeners at Huerto. Oh, sorry, I can't say the H, so it's not Huerto. It's Huerto Onguito.
Yep.
Yeah. Say that 5 times. Okay, it's a small startup farm by a young, sustainably minded couple in Paso Ancho. Huerto is a garden that aims to produce for the family with extra being sold to friends and neighbors. Onguito, or little mushroom, is for the many types of mushrooms they are growing. You can follow Huerto Onguito on Facebook and Instagram, where they share pictures of what they are up to as well as recipes. Search for at HUERTOHONGUITO. And if you like to get added to their weekly mailing list, just send an email at that same one I just spelled, huertoonguito@gmail.com for early ordering time and first dibs on limited products. And now we're back with Chris and Ben.
Hey.
I'm looking at these mushrooms from Huerto Onguito. Wow, they look good.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what kind?
Well, there's all kinds of fun ones.
The owner, Amanda Detloff, is just an absolute sweetheart, and I told her that we would be happy to shout out to them.
Yeah.
And where are they? Where is Paso Ancho?
Over near Volcan.
Oh, and so you have to go to Volcan to get this?
Well, I
Amanda.
think they sent them to you know.
Amanda, you want to come to Boquete?
They got pink oysters and king oysters and all kinds of fun stuff.
Well, yeah, we could find a place for you at the Tuesday Market at Tap Out.
Maybe Mesa Azul could use some of those oysters.
Oh, absolutely.
So tell us again, guys. Give us the specs on Mesa Azul's opening on the 23rd.
Grand opening, 23rd, next week, Wednesday. Hours will be from 3 to 10. Open every day except closed Tuesdays. 6455-9988 for your reservation. Reservations aren't necessary. They're encouraged, but you don't have to. You can come on in.
Do you need a reservation to be at the Mesa Azul?
Well, no, you don't have to. We just are encouraging them for now because of the restrictions and Mensa and whatever. But again, it's a restaurant where you can just have a nice casual dinner. You can have super fancy dinner. We have traditional dining with one of the hibachi tables with the idea to grow into more. We will need some volunteers to come help us practice with the hibachi table once we get that
I could
up
do
and
that.
rolling.
I'm qualified.
You ladies?
You do the thing with the shrimp and flip it up in the air into somebody's mouth.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
we
sure.
may have found our hibachi chef here.
And our one thing we want to do is eventually have guest hibachi chefs like Dee. You can come and maybe maybe we could get the mayor to come and I just have. I mean, the whole idea behind the whole thing,
Just to have fun.
the last year has
Have
been
fun.
so horrible for everybody, for many people, and really we want this concept to be fun and a place where people can go and escape from their reality, even if it's for 2 hours, and you can come and have fun and let your hair down and relax.
And you want to remind us of the special drinks you have? You told me a whole
Smoked
bunch.
cocktails. We have this one drink called the Blue, which I've had a lot of fun tasting it and tweaking it, and it's got a little lavender in it. It's got this really nice tequila in it. It's almost, we got some margaritas that are just like next level. We got some traditional. There's some very, very unique margaritas. There's some classic cocktails. An old fashioned. It's called we were calling it a smoking redhead, but it's been smoked with Panama red rum instead of bourbon. So maybe, today's National Bourbon Day. Maybe Denise, on your way home, you could stop by Mesa Azul and you could.
I'm here for you.
would
I'm
you taste
here
that
for
us?
you.
Yeah?
I will sacrifice myself. So, Dee, with that, tell us about our Spanish phrase of the day.
Oh my! It's the Spanish phrase of the day is experiencia gastronómica. It means dining experience, as in celebre el Día del Padre con una gran experiencia gastronómica.
Celebrate y'all's Father's Day with a dining experience.
And we have multiple places, and we were informed that these gentlemen are going to have something going on Sunday, right?
Well, Saturday.
Saturday, excuse me.
We're going to celebrate Saturday, Father's Day. We have five spots left for our Father's Day reservations on Saturday. The cool thing about it is you can be really the first. Everybody's like, oh, grand opening, which is great. But we're going to open on that Saturday. We're actually open we have the 16th through the 20th, we have reservations for our soft opening. So if you want to get in on that, let me know quick, or Ben know quick, because
we're pretty full.
But on Father's Day specifically, we left it open to have, like I said, 5 more reservations, and it'll be spaced throughout the day. You can come try us out and really be the first, get the super VIP reservation. So Denise is like, well, I thought I was the first on the 23rd. I see it. I see that on your face.
Well, it's y'all's fault. You always make everybody feel special. Thank you guys for being with us today. Stick around, and you may find something in our calendar of events that may interest you. Beginning today, June 14th, Isabella's is having a pulled pork waffle special for $8. She's open Monday to Saturday from 8 to 6. Her contact information is 6618-3054.
Hey, did you see her rainbow cake? She's honoring, or what is the word I'm looking for? Boy, it's a tough one.
In observance of.
And thank you, of Gay Pride Month.
Yes, and she's offering 10% of the sales of that cake to the Iguales Foundation to help reduce discrimination for people with alternative lifestyles.
I saw the picture. They're just beautiful.
And delicious. I had to get a quarter of it.
Wow.
Also, if you're interested in learning Spanish via Skype, there's a beginner's class starting July 5th. Contact Gigi at 6220-5210. $6 per class, 1 p.m. on Mondays and Thursdays. Dee, didn't you tell me Amigos de Animales was in need of some things?
Yes.
They are looking for floor fans, kennels, and crates for dogs and cats, and Dremels for use in the spay and neuter clinic. You can dial 6563-8686. Also, our friends over in Volcan, the Wandering Sloth Restaurant has got their Reuben sandwiches again. 6911-2412. One of the things that Dee had told me about last week was Carla Black's Heliconia Farm in Volcan. She is having her 13th annual Heliconia plant sale. There won't be a garden party this year, but plants can be ordered and picked up. You can email gardens@vulcanbaru.com or WhatsApp her at 6747-3039.
Yeah, her plants, I have several in my yard. They're wonderful.
We got them for Big Daddies in the back. The
Okay.
heliconias, yeah.
So there's another connection. June 17th, the BCP Community Chat will be with the Veteran Services Officer, J.R. Pezo. That will be at 11 o'clock in the library. Reservations are $2 and can be gotten at chats, C-H-A-T-S, at eventsboquete.org. The Boquete Fotografia Club will be having their Zoom meeting on June 17th at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Their guest this week will be Hank Erdman. He's a photographer and educator who will be speaking on experiencing versus seeing. Dee, our guest last week, Sean.
Love Sean. Saw him again at the Tuesday Market, and I said, "Hey, I know you now."
And he's Larry's place out in Alto Boquete at the Texaco station.
Furniture.
Right.
They're looking. They sell and they do take in furniture to sell, and they do take things and fix them up. So if you want, you can look on WhatsApp for questions or pics for Sean Trollope at 6324-3820.
June 18th, we have something interesting coming up. We have a local actress here named Claire Hazel. She's going to be part of a presentation called Working Actors in Hollywood. She will be a guest panelist along with New York producer-director Ken Holmes on a special hosted by Dr. Samita Nandi. Samita is the director for the Center of Media and Celebrity, and you can find out more about this at www.samitanandi.com, spelled exactly the way it sounds. The Vulcan Friday Market will be held at Corazon del Cielo from 9 to 11. Simultaneously, Tierras Altas Recicla in Volcan will be holding their recycling from 9 to 2. They will be behind the Junta Comunal in Volcan. Dee, where else do we have recycling?
You are talking to the Recycle Queen here. Every Friday at the Boquete Fairgrounds from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. we have recycling, and people are doing much better. We're seeing some real improvement. We still see some icky stuff, but please don't bring in your little pieces of plastic that have no numbers on them. We just throw them away. And please think about rinsing your things out. We do not want your dirty stuff. So please come, and if you come, you get a sticker, so that's a reason to come.
During June promotions, Mimi Stewart Mobile Massage Services, which include Valle Escondido and Lucero. Mimi is having specials for couples, therapeutic facials. Her WhatsApp is 6034-9842. In June 22nd, over in Bocas del Toro, the Cosmic Crab is holding Mosaic Retreats. 3 nights with meals and the Mosaic Workshop and a boat tour to Isla Zapatilla. You can contact Joan at 6399-2330, or you can email her at info@cosmiccrabresort.com. And last but not least, July 12th and July 17th, local artist Barbara Will be hosting her workshop, her watercolor workshop, Stunning Sunflowers. I've had the pleasure of taking one of Barbara's classes before, and they're fun and they're fast-paced, and you learn a lot. And what I learned is that I'm not an artist, but I can buy anything. I can't make anything, but I can buy it. If you're interested in the class, you can contact Barbara at Foothillgal. That's FOOTHILLGAL 44 at yahoo.com. As we wind down our show, talking about Chris and Ben and the wonderful dining opportunities that they are offering us, we want you to be our guest.
Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, we invite you to relax, just pull up a chair, as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, chérie, and we provide the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvre. Why, we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France. And a dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We our guest, be our guest. Beef ragout, cheese soufflé, pie and pudding on flambé. We'll prepare and serve with flair a culinary cabaret. You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining, while the flatware's entertaining. We tell jokes, I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks.
Put it all in perfect taste that you can best.
Come on and lift your glass. You've won your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly, those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skill. Most days we just lay around the castle. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oops a daisy.
It's a guest, it's a guest, sakes alive and I'll be blessed. Wine's been poured and thank the Lord I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With dessert, she'll want tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do this, I'll chew it, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing, I'll get warm, piping hot. Heaven's sakes, is that a spot? Clean it up, we want the company impressed. We've got a lot to do. Is it one love or two? For you, our guest. She's our guest. She's our guest.
So people come over here, line up now. Anybody here, and we're obsessed with your meal, let's indeed be introduced. While the candlelight still glowing, let us have you in the
one by one, till you shout. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Tonight you'll prop your feet up, but for now let's eat up. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest, please be
And welcome back to the Radio Gals on Radio Cherokee 103.3 FM. You never know what you're going to hear on this radio station.
Well, I'm trying to keep people listening.
Well, I just said my daughter Ava would probably be much more excited about hearing that last song than she was hearing her dad on the radio.
So, Chris and Ben, anything else you want to throw in? Hey, you got to speak to the mushroom people.
Yeah, I just sent them a message and I said, hey, do you deliver to Boquete? And she said, yes, we will be. They're kind of just starting out right now, and stock's been a little bit low. But once they figure out the details, they're going to be carrying maitake, inokatake, lion's mane, oysters, cordyceps, wine caps, and possibly shiitake. All very cool.
Awesome, awesome. And just because we know there are so many people listening out there to us, Chris got a reservation. That's how popular this radio station is.
Here we go.
Yes.
It's so worthwhile to come on and
just
talk.
to spend an hour with you ladies is worth it.
Yes. We're a fun team.
Absolutely. It's a
Awesome.
blast.
Well, thank you guys so much for being with us today. We appreciate your time, and we're excited to see what's going to be happening at Mesa Azul. And thank you, Cherokee, for joining the Radio Gals with Dee and Denise here live on Radio Cherokee 103.3 FM. You can find our replay on YouTube. We'd also like to thank our engineer, Bolivar. Bolivar, we hear that Pictas has got some specials and that they have the best burgers in town. That's what we hear.
Yeah, I hear you can dine in or carry out. It's on the David Highway in Alto Boquete. It's open from 2 to 10 daily with delivery until 11.
What's the phone number over there?
720-3208.
720.
Yeah.
What was the last four?
3208.
Cool. We would also like to give a special thanks to our sponsor, our weekly sponsor, The Tuesday Market at Tap Out, every Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock. Is the entry free?
Yes, it's free, and as long as you're wearing a mask. No, no Dipsy cups. No mask with holes, please.
Do they have live music
We
there?
do. We have a phenomenal band, and they sing English music, and they have Spanish. It's wonderful. Really great live band. We love them.
Mondays and Fridays at noon, enjoy DJ Mike Weber's Strange Brew Music Show. Every Friday at 10 o'clock, tune in to Al Stefanelli's Boquete Now. Saturdays at 10 o'clock, tune in for Dr. Shannon Tours, Talking with Your Doctor.
Please continue to follow Mensa guidelines. Wear your mask, practice social distancing, and wash your hands. Let's work together to keep us all safe and healthy.
Chris, with the opening of Mesa Azul, all Mensa guidelines observed, yes?
Absolutely. We had to get very strict approval, like checklists, and yeah, absolutely.
And will we get to see some of the folks that we used to love from Boulder?
Yes, there is.
You know, we all had our favorites.
Yeah, there's a couple that have moved on in a different direction, but for the most part, they're the team from the yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
the
keep
one
it simple.
gal-
Come find out. Come find out.
The one gal is wonderful. I can't remember her name.
There's a lot of wonderful gals there.
I get. She was fabulous.
Yeah.
Very good service. Very impressed with the service there. The way you have a manager to oversee things with the radio and make sure everything's happening, and the great bartender that makes wonderful drinks, and those dirty martinis were excellent.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to
do
the
a great
bourbon
job.
thing.
They do a great job. Are you coming by in a few minutes?
I can't today, but you know, I can text you because I'm pretty.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
fairly close to
you
the
are
restaurant.
just close. Yeah, we can throw rocks at your house from where we are.
Well, I think I would be a lot more effective since I'm uphill from you.
Yeah, we'd have to pull out the water balloon slingshot.
Yeah.
Ben, what else would you like for us to know?
Well, if you want a good time with a lot of smiling faces, and you got to come to Mesa Azul. And I'm looking forward to meeting everybody too, because I'm new to town as well. So I'm looking forward to kind of being part of this community and getting to know everyone. So I'm looking forward to serving everyone here.
That's exciting. All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. Remember, you can find the Radio Gals replay on YouTube, and we'll see you next Monday at 10 a.m. here on Radio Cherokee 103.3 FM. Bye-bye.
Thanks and bye.
Thank you.